Week 5, Background. If you took 101 through NOVA, you've already learned the dual form of nouns. Now you will also learn all the case endings. Let's start with a masculine word, maktab. Add the dual ending and it becomes maktabani, usually pronounced maktaban. Put it in the accusative case, it becomes maktabaini. When would this happen? If it's the direct object of a verb or some other situations you've already learned, it will end up in the accusative case. The genitive ending is the same. This is the furthest one on the left with the blue highlighting. Maktabaini. This is used if it's the object of a preposition, as in ila al-maktabaini. Now the feminine, maktaba. We can just compare it to the masculine. On the top, maktab, maktaba, maktabani, maktabatani, maktabaini, maktabataini, maktabaini, maktabataini. Again, the accusative and genitive is the same. You're starting to see how ta marbuta really works. It's not that it's an sound in itself. The letter before it actually has a short vowel on it, which is always pronounced. But the ta of the ta marbuta is usually silent. So, for example, with a name like Layla, the full pronunciation would be Laylat. Kitabun wahidun, sayyaratun wahidatun. Wahid with nain or ithnan are not required because the noun shows the number. Does the gender agree here? Yes, it does. You can see that with kitab you have wahid, with sayyara you have wahida. These numbers are adjectives, so the gender must agree. The case will be whatever it would normally be. كتابان اثنان سيارتان اثنتان. So you see it's the same for 1 and 2. Now let's go to the numbers 3 through 10. ثلاثة بيوت ثلاث سور. These are very different. The number is before the noun, not after it. And which case is the second word in? Which case takes kasra? This is genitive. Does the gender agree? ثلاثة بيوت ثلاث سور. No, it contrasts. Bait is masculine, thalatha is obviously feminine. Sura is feminine, but the number here does not have a feminine ending. So now you just learned that the number will always be the opposite gender of the plural word when you get higher than the number 2. Or at least in the numbers 3 through 10. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Why do you think the second word is genitive? I'll give you some time to guess this. It's because the number and the noun here together form an idafa. And as you remember, or should remember, the second word or the last word in an idafa is always in the genitive. This is a review if you took 101. For people, adjectives and demonstrative pronouns match the number and gender. Here you see هذا أستاذ, هذه أستاذة, هؤلاء الأستاذات, or هؤلاء أستاذات. But for non-human plurals, it's always feminine singular. هذه سيارة, هذه سيارات, هذه كتب. So you see the first one is feminine singular, which would normally match with هذه. The second one is feminine plural, which you would think would have a plural demonstrative pronoun, but no, again it's هذه. And again with kutub, where the singular kitab is masculine, it would take هذا. But once it becomes plural, it takes the feminine هذه. And again with other words like tilka, you end up with the same thing. They always take the feminine singular. Tilka سيارة, tilka سيارات, tilka kutub. And because it's the feminine singular which agrees with these words, it's hiya, which is the matching pronoun that would replace them in any sentence.